So excited for the build. So this is what we worked on. And I want to immediately change this because I'm not a fan of the coloring of this, because I think like a beige would be nicer. But this is what we've ended up with. I want to change this. This is what we've got. I think it kind of looks mansion-y. What do you think? Does it look mansion-y? We push her to be her best in a penguin costume. Let's not forget that penguin costumes exist in this space. I tilted this down. This is not true. You missed a notification. Hi, Carrie. You haven't missed anything. Welcome on in. Chat, are you ready to do some building? Ready's in chat. R's or ready's in chat. I want to see. Are you ready to come help me build in Strangerville for the first ever time? Yeah, it's for Leah. It's for Sage, who's my 100 baby sim. So this is for the 100 baby challenge. I'll be back in that costume soon. R's in chat. Are you ready? Do you like it, Tess? Thank you. This is going to be a garage, but I don't actually know what it's going to be. I haven't really planned for it, so probably just be skill building. I haven't even given them a door. Should probably do that. It's for Sage. Oh, I knew this would happen. Look at me being an awesome simmer. I even put it on my library just in case. I was thinking it looked weird, but now it's actually on my library. Okay, so we actually managed to do the entirety of the downstairs, but we didn't clutter it because we do have a build budget, and the build budget is 100,000, which is like a heck ton of a build budget. But we have 20,000 left, which really does not seem like enough. So we've got 20,000 left to do the entirety of the upstairs, which is this many rooms. Love the polka dots. Thank you, Glee. How are you, my lovely? So I don't know if we're gonna manage that. 20k does feel doable, and there are a few things that we can reduce, like, no, okay, phew. This is kind of expensive, and then I did put a computer in that's kind of expensive, so we've got a little bit. Oh, what do I want? So this is a bathroom, this is a bedroom, this is a bedroom, baby room, master bedroom, bathroom. What? I ended up putting a bathroom downstairs, so that and that is a bathroom. Yes. That's also a good point. You could make the pool like a lot smaller. Actually, we should make it one smaller anyway. This is gonna be our outside area. Oh. Oh, of course. I ended up replacing this. Let me redo that. Give the poor girl an extra 10k. In your defense, we haven't sold her inventory, and that might free up some money too. If we were to sell her mail, that might free up some money. Right, we need some doors. What doors did we use? And bear with, I will just quickly go get my fan because it's getting warmer in here. Bear with, bear with, bear with. Hi, afternoon, Olin, how are you? Don't put newts in my chat. That's not okay. Don't put newts in my chat. This is gonna be a hallway. Do I want to use these? This is what we ended up using downstairs, but do we also want them upstairs? Hi, Kim, how are you? Always newt? No way. No, no, no. No, no. You wonder why? Because my house looks like this. This is what my house looks like. It looks so bad. Newt, newt, newt forever. I'm alright, thanks. I'm not too bad. It does look bad. What did I want this room to be? This would be a cute little toddler's room, don't you think? Maybe... Should I don't know. Because this feels like a child's room? Child's room. Wait, what do we need? I wanted a child's and a teenage room. Got a cleaning to do. Oh my god, I hope it goes well. Go be productive. Hi, Emerald. What do we think? Oh, and then we were talking about doors. I think I don't want those for my upstairs doors. These are nice, this new swatch. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. How have you been? Oh, we don't need... Oh, no, we do. The thing is, Kanashi, that for the first stage of toddlerhood, when they can't walk, they can't do the stairs. So the toddler room has to be kind of self-sufficient. Hi, Karen, welcome back. My Sunday's going good, thank you. I watched the football. Hi, Leah. It's a baby. We're having a baby. Thank you so much for the 9 months using your Bezos box on me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. What the heck? How are you doing, Leah? Welcome on in. Chat, don't. You'll get to me. Thank you so much for the hype. You guys are so, so wholesome. I appreciate you. What do we say? Okay. Baby. Oh, we need an infant room. I forgot about infants in all of this. Baby, infant, toddler. So even in this house, we're still going to need to have our kids and our teenagers in the same room. But what if we did this? And we didn't keep it like this, obviously. But we may... No, we can't have nice things. We're not allowed nice things. Yeah, we've completely forgot about infants. So maybe... How many tiles is this? 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9. It's okay. This is. Or did the toddlers get the largest room? No, toddlers won't get the largest room. I'm good, thanks, Beth. How are you? Clear. It comes from Twitches. So, a 6-month tier 3 sub in September will mean that I get 100% of it. Which no one's here 3 subs, but that's, yeah, so it all comes from Twitch's cut. But you only get gift subs from, I think it's the 26th, did they say? I know, Rainbow, I can't believe I've done this. Also, Donya, hi, good morning, happy Sunday, how are you? Oh, sweet, that's a nightmare. Because the infants would cry and then they'd keep up the toddlers. And then the toddlers wouldn't get any skills because they'd been up all night. Wait, should we have like the old cribs? Place the toddlers and children together? I think it would be the same problem. No, we'll be fine. The toddlers, the children and the teenagers can share. They've shared in every other house, so they can share in this house. Where is like the older... there's this one. Okay, we're gonna set this up for 2 and then just hope that we don't have triplets this gen. All this time. You love build streams? Hi, welcome to build stream. Chat, who likes build streams more than gameplay streams? Do we have anyone here? Is that because of the football? I know. I know. Morning, Kayla. How are you? Good to see you. Who's a build stream person? You like them equally? I think I need to do both. You love building more than gameplay? You prefer building? Yeah, but this is the thing is that we're in a build stream. So anyone who's not into them wouldn't be here, right? This is not an effective sample size. Really, Klee? I don't think I'm any better than any other streamer. I think I'm worse at gameplay than most streamers. Okay, we're gonna need this. Do I want it to be wooden? The lighting looks so weird. Maggot, how are you? Okay. What else do they need? This is so small. It makes me sad. It doesn't need to be this way, chat. We can change them. That's actually like more central as well. It's my ranching streams, really? That's so interesting. Okay, there we go. Nice. That'll do. I probably don't want to keep it like that. We'll do it like, maybe I do. That'll be fine. Okay, so now we've got a load more space. You love my ranching streams as well, Goth? When you gameplay, do you have your walls up or down? I have them up, but I think that I'm an anomaly there. You prefer gameplay, but you're trying to learn more about building. Love that. Starting to play Sims while you wait for the last of the washing. Nice. What are you gonna do? And Megan, how's your weekend been, my lovely? Okay. Now we've got this. I kind of want to move this over here because I think it would free up some more space. And then, nope, not that one, growing together. Is it this? Yeah. Is that the right wood? No, that's probably that one. Then we can have it like this. Might go to a country fair. Oh, I love that. 100 baby stresses you out. That's so fair. Think about me doing it. With that, we need a little diaper pail. Otherwise, I will not cope. Oh, that's actually cute. And then we should probably move this. Yeah, and we could put like a little light in the corner, couldn't we? Where's the light? Here. That doesn't have to be growing together. Honestly, the base game one, this one is actually okay for this. Though it doesn't have very good swatches, but we'll make it like that. They're trying for a baby? Ooh. Yeah, exactly, Kanashi. You spend time decorating them. And it just feels more like you're playing in a house to me. Oh, maybe that works. And then we can put in like a comfy little seat. Oh, like this. Like that with a rug all in the middle. I like it. Making this room wider was definitely a vibe. I still haven't used this rug yet because, like, why would you? But I think for an infant room, it's kind of perfect. Do I need to pick a side? Hi, Aofi, how are you? I know I'm saying that so wrong and I'm so sorry. Aofo. Hi, Sophia. Or does it work in the middle? Do you think, should I make it smaller? But that means I do have to pay for it twice. Chat's in the middle. A false. A false. Okay, I will try and do that if I got that right. A false. That is a cool name. And they are infants. Do I want to give them just like a little plain something? Do I want to make it dark? I mean, the entire place feels kind of... Ooh, but with that lighting, I like it. AFOS, got you. I think I like that, actually. It's kind of moody. What else do they need? Well, okay, we're going to have to deal with bare basics first. Unfortunately. Okay, so that's infant room, and then this is gonna be baby room, which I'm not that scared about. I want them to have a kind of glass door, though. I just feel like a parent would feel safer with a glass door like this one. There we go. Nora, hi, welcome back. How are you? Never have I ever even tried anything in Strangerville. See, that was me yesterday before I started this build. I've never built in Strangerville before. And so this is difficult for me. This is definitely difficult for me. What did we say this was? We said that this was going to be the toddler room. I'm going to need to fit 2 toddler beds and toys in here. Oh, this is going to be hard. And how much money do I have? Okay, I only use like 2k on that. That's fine. We need the oldish. The old ones. Where are they? These. Have one over there and then what? One here. My alerts are so loud in my ear. Oh my god.
Why was 8 afraid of the number 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
You are an afraid. No, you are someone who causes people to be afraid. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Oh my goodness. We absolutely love having you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome back to the sub club. Is there bunks? No, there's not. I think it would be difficult if there was. Surely. I think it would be a good thing. Chat! Look at you. You all are the cutest. I've been saying this from day one. Happy chat, cutest chat. That's what I've been saying. What's wrong with it? I've never built in it before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. It's also just not like, it's not a style that the UK has. Thoughts? I could see this working. Yeah, what if we just had like that? I don't care. There we go. We just have it like that. Do they have wood though? I kind of feel like they have carpet. Thank you so much for the 8 months, my lovely. Next, you must be pretty pregnant right now because next month is baby time. It's baby time next month. Champagne? Ooh, no, not champagne. White's wrong. Oh, I thought I could make it work. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And then we need some kind of fun. What does this come in? Oh, the yellow is nice. Oh, that's perfect. It's just really like chill. You're already name planning? Oh god. I don't want to even think about what you're coming up with. Okay, what do they need? They need a Blarfy. They need a Blarfy and then they need some toys on the floor. Do we want one of these? What kind of Blarfy should we have? Let's have one of these. Are we gonna name it with Clea at the helm? I think it's gonna be creative. I don't know if I can really stretch the word good. But creative I could stretch to. I wanna use this somewhere. Isn't it so cool? There's a green one. Oh, I need this somewhere in my house. I need that somewhere. There we go. It's such a nice bunny swatch, isn't it? It's the last one. It's the 4th one. No, the 5th. It's so nice. And we need a couple of bits of blocks. Should I give them a toy box in the middle here? How much does that cost? 350, 360, 400? This one costs 200. That's so much cheaper. I'm like slightly worried they can't get through that. Let me just put it there. And what we do need that I forgot for our infants is these. Just like line them up. No, we should have them kind of be a little bit, what's the word? I don't know. Ad hoc. Or can I actually fit one in here? Yeah. Kinda. This could come across a little bit. Skew whiff, yes. How on earth did someone come up with the word skew whiff? Like, genuine question. Where on earth did that come from? Dangerous right near the steps? Yeah, except that they're lying on their back so they don't ever move. Yeah, that's right. Askew and then skew whiff. Is it just something that was so wildly, outrageously crazy that it caught on? Is that what we're thinking? I like how classic all of this is. I need a fun little rug for my babies. Okay, this is ridiculous in a sky. Yeah, this is for my 100 baby house. Exactly. We do love a rainbow here, but is this too dark for the space? Maybe I could see that working, but what if I size... Oh, but the size down is so small. It's so little. Is that worth it? Or do I have it be big? What do we think? Skew Weft was the original? I know, isn't it so ridiculous? I think it's supposed to be like a play mat, but... The expression skew weft dates at least from the 18th century. Hand loom weavers. Typically in northern England, it was used originally to describe the fabric which, oh, to suffice today, but it's no longer, it's skew whiff. Ah, so we're all saying it wrong. Interesting. I kind of want a bookshelf here, but I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to go out of my budget. She says, adding a very not needed thing here. Oh, I should bring over my upgraded beds from the old place. This is 250. This is 135. Let's go for this one. We have that. Okay, do they need anything else? Oh, I gave them a toy box, but I don't think I gave them toys. I'm worrying about budget, apparently. You should be so proud of me. Okay, now they got toys. Right, this is my very basic toddler room. I feel like I'm missing something important. But they've got those. Oh, I guess I don't have a potty. I have to put it in here. No, wait, are there Strangerville toys? Are they actual toys? I kind of looked at it and they're bigger than everything else. They're huge. Okay, I'll put one there. There you go. If I don't stick to the budget, no, I will stick to the budget. It will be a, if there's no more money, there will be nothing more bought. And we'll just end up adding to it at a later date. That definitely will be a thing. Beating alien thing? Well, it's in there now. Pictures on the wall? Again, budget, Spidey. I think that's stuff that we can all go back to eventually. That's kind of my plan. I have no idea how I'm gonna furnish this hallway. I don't even want to think about it. Then you're proud? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Takes bow. And we need a fairly good bath option. I mean, this is a nice old bath that we can use. What if we put that there? And we give them a toilet next to it. And then the only thing is we won't have a shower. We could have, how much is that? 500, that's fine. We could have that there and yeah, no, this should work. If we put that there and then we put these here, I believe they should have enough space to like navigate all of that, I would say. Oh, they're kind of fun and brown. Items for the old house. I think that all of the items are like caught up in the amount that the house is worth, which is what we've built our budget on. So I believe that they've kind of all been like dealt with. So I don't think that I'll be any better off. I'm not sure. No, I'm not doing long curtains in a bathroom. That's gross. Maybe these short curtains though? Why? Curtain lighting has got glitched, I think. So that's fine, but if I start lifting you up to a curtain height, it's no longer. You know that's weird, right? That's not how you're supposed to work. What kind of old curtains should I use? No, do I just want to put these? Maybe. See, what is wrong with the lighting going on at this place? Lighting's just not okay. It's not okay. Do I want to change this? Oh, you can have it be that color. Back from lunch, how was your food? Please save before crashing, please save before crashing, please save before... Okay, we managed. In a second story bath? No. No. Maybe they'll go if we run out of money. And then we're gonna put a sink here. Sinks. Do I want this really cheap sink? No. They do deserve a little bit better than that. What if I just give them this one? They're a reserve money. Exactly. Okay, we don't have the right wood tone, but what's new? If we pop that one in with, maybe not that, that's kind of massive and that's kind of small. With this one, that should be fine. I'm very good at building. I'm not sure this is the stream to help you with building, but I have a lot of knowledge. I just don't know if I'm putting it onto paper well, you know? Yeah, this might not be the one for you. Wait, what colors does this come in? It's gonna crash. I told you it would. Chalupas? What are chalupas? So the wisdom match, I like that, Kanashi. That's a fun thing. Yeah, because there's no reason that we couldn't, like, have the idea that she moves into a built house. Like, no one builds their own house. When we have to think about budget, yeah. I definitely, what's the word? I definitely hold back when we got to think about budget. Definitely hold back. Chat, do you build to a budget if you're building, or do you just go for like free build constantly? You are, that's true, you are. But you didn't build every single house you ever moved into, right? I think that's what I was thinking. I want lemonade today. Free build? Yeah, I free build. Gonna like while you eat. What are you eating? Hi, thank you so much for being here. Rest of the time, no. But mostly not. Okay. Back to this. We've only built 2. So you built the house that you currently live in? That's so wild. Like, every single grand designs I've ever seen in my life, like, they've always concluded, no, we'd never do this again. Literally every single one. So the idea that you do 2 is so funny. There we go. You built, okay, so you built the first one out of 4 and now you're building 4 out of 4. Right, got you. They are always very ambitious, you're right. I've seen Donya's plans though, and Donya's plans are very ambitious. Not unobtainably ambitious, but ambitious. Ross with the hydrate, cheers, thank you so much. Lived into in between, including the one that you currently live in. Got you. I don't know if I'd like to build my own house. The idea that a house would function perfectly for you is really, really intriguing to me as something that would be good to have. But the idea that to get that, you need to build it yourself with your own, like, architect and builder and project manager and, like, having to manage all those people, that's not interesting to me. That's not something I want. Irish Simmer, thank you so much for lurking. Great to have you. Will kill us most likely. It's the last house. See, that makes sense to me. Okay, for now, do we need anything more in here? I'm gonna say no. To know what you do and don't want. I think that's good. Okay, that's bathroom number 1. Does Sage get a built-in? I don't think so. I think Sage knows about this kind of shower. And I think she's gonna have this. You're lurking? Thanks so much. You're too indecisive to build your own house? I think I'd probably more likely do the whole move into this house first, and because you're the first person, you get to talk to the builders. I think I'd be much more likely to do that than, like, actually start the project from scratch by myself. Because there are a whole bunch of houses that happens to, and if you are the first person, then you get to like choose the kitchen color and choose the configuration and choose like those kind of things. I would be more okay to do that. I think I want this to be small. Cool, Guy, how are you? Not happening the way you want them? Yes. Then people disappear with your money, or COVID happens, or, you know. It's a lot of stress. Do I want to use this again? No, I'm not using any custom content. None at all. Oh, it's so horrible. It's perfect. I was making particularly bad decisions yesterday to make chat regret their decisions of making me build in Strangerville. Spec built homes? Yes. The finishing. Yeah, I could do that. I'd be okay with that. I mean, I'm very indecisive, so it wouldn't be ideal, but I am okay with that. Didn't work. Oh, Mom, come pick me up. I don't want to. Okay. Does she get a double sink? How much have we spent? We've spent another 10k. We have 12k left. We may be changing our computer. I mean, it would fit the vibe. It's not ideal, but it would fit the vibe. What do you think? Do we go for them? I genuinely don't know the last time that I used these. Okay, we've got shower, we've got that, and then we just need a toilet to go in here, and I think that's cute. It fits the vibe. It really does. As much as we probably don't want it to. I'll start with this, but I kind of wonder if you could have an extra one of these and then like bring that all along, because I think that would be cute as well, but we'll start with it like that. Okay, that's basics of the bathroom done. Definitely. I don't know if I want it to fit the vibe. Okay, this is where my babies go. What kind of a... Yeah, they can just literally have that. They'll be fine. They'll survive. They genuinely do not know what's happening to them. They'll be okay. Oh, but do I want this to be maybe more in there? That would be better. It would be more ideal if we did that. If we just had it like this. I assume so. I don't know how to stop it, Donya, because I think the only way to stop it is by having it go through the motions, isn't it? I get to use these baby bassinets. 100,000% yes. Oh, the green is so cute. Okay, it's gonna have to be green and purple. Again, where is the lighting? Why is the lighting so bad? Never have these had to have two of them, but I feel like it's necessary at the moment. Call those modular homes. Go wrong the least, but still can. Oh yeah, and also like those kind of, what did they call them? Flexi fit or fit to, I don't know. Those kind of homes that often can have really shoddy workmanship, so everything breaks after like half a year, which is really not ideal. So yeah, they're definitely not ideal either, but it does mean that you have less of the strain. Okay, I don't know what wallpaper she's gonna have, but her bed is gonna have to be here. Hold them accountable! You told our builder I will be walking the house every single day. Every single day you're gonna go to your house build to make sure nothing's gone wrong. Pretty much. Not all of them, but pretty much. Do I give her this bed? Oh, I would like to give her this bed. It's 2,250. It's gonna be right and done well first time, as it should be. This side of the house is so yucky. Oh, do I really want to give you this bed? No, I don't. We do not have the money for that. This is literally like half the price. Half the price and less. Bring the one from before? Yeah, but do you think bringing won't give me more money, will it? Oh, really, Donya? No way. I didn't know that. Are you going to rent out the one that you're currently living in once it's all done then? Molly! Oh my god. Are you ready for socks?
Happy, I love you besties. Socks, 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 socks.
Thank you so much for the 13 months. That means officially a year ago you subscribed to the channel for the first time. Thank you so much. What the heck? That is so, so kind of you. And chat, can we get a whole bunch of hype, please? I really, really appreciate it. Molly, you're awesome. How's your day been? Lovely. How's it going? Yeah, this is gonna be her bed. I don't know what her wallpaper's gonna be. He like breaks down halfway through. He's like, this is too much. I can't handle it. No, no, no. Yeah, I've not been too bad, thank you. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? I think I like that. Oh, maybe I don't. No, it's not really. It's not really this interior, is it? Thoughts? You went to the supermarket and regretted it. How come? Wait, Molly, remind me, what country? Are you England as well? Oh, we need a soccer moat. I was like, what? Why do we need a sick one? That's nice. I think it goes with the style of the house. The style of the house, yuck. That's the style of this house. South England. I'm surprised there are a lot of people. I guess it depends where you... like what time you went, but there was the football on, so I'm kind of surprised. I was in a Valorant game today, and it was an unrated, which, just for context for those who don't know, basically is like a no stakes full match, but it's got no stakes to it, right? So it's kind of very common that you'd have like people who surrender, and then they like, it doesn't last as long as the stakes matches because you don't have anything to lose by surrendering. So we were 7 down. Well, we had 7 points and the other team had 10 points, right? And I was like, oh my god, the time's coming up. Like the players start, and my mom had basically been telling me for days that I had to watch the national anthem. Like I wasn't allowed not to. And I was like, oh my god, there's 10 minutes to go. There's like 12 minutes. And we are nowhere near the 13 points worth of winning. And no one's surrendering from our team because we'd already tried. And literally, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna have to like stop. I can't do this. Like, you get penalized if you don't play as well. So you can't really do that. And the other team, 3 points up, decided to surrender. And I was like, I feel like somebody in that lobby had to go watch the football. And that's why they surrendered. Which is kind of how important it is in the UK. Do I like that? Does that work? None of these are the right size. But yeah, so we ended up winning even though that we had less points. Probably because of the football. And I was just there like, yes, oh my god, I'm not gonna be late. This is so good for me. Thoughts? No, I hate it. I kind of want it to be a square, but I don't want it to be a big square. This is the problem. You mean soccer? No, I mean football because we invented it, which means that we get to pick the name of it. I actually don't know if we invented it, but I just feel like we did. Did the girls win? No. We did not. Oh, maybe this will work. I think England invented it, didn't they? Okay, this would be better. Hi, Davies, how are you? We only play with our feet in football. Yes, thank you. Very true. See, multiple reasons that it should not be called soccer. Does this work? Should I do that? Got back for a walk. Oh, nice. Wait, do you have pets to take when you go on a walk? Rugs really make a room, don't they? Resident American to troll you. That is your job. That is your job. I have no idea what to put here other than like a ginormous sofa. That's like all I can think. You got 2 dogs? Oh, I love that so much. I want to go on dog walks. I know, it's a lot, isn't it, Spidey? You gotta wait for it to go on sale or wait for like a birthday or Christmas. I think Christmas will probably come around quicker than a sale does. Does she paint? She's got to study. She's too rich. We don't know what. Oh, a fireplace would be such a great idea. Why do I always forget about fireplaces? She needs a sage green fireplace in her... Yeah, for sure. Because she's called Sage. For sure. Do I want that white? I think it looks more authentic not to be. And then we need a mirror. It's very the house. No, that's too big. You can have this one. While these have no clutter on them, I'm making them smaller. It's actually obnoxious that they're that big. You made with nectar making? We've made a little bit, but we haven't got to like the 30K or the, what is it, 20K? You're obsessed with everything in it. Isn't it so fun? I love it. It's so nice. It is so, so nice. Also, by the way, if you're new here and you haven't yet followed, please do. I would super appreciate it. We would love to have you back. And it helps me out a bunch as a creator. You are with this pack. It's turning you into a horse girly. I think the pack's been fairly well received, don't you? Okay, so we've got one room left to do. Yeah, so you'd called yours football, even though it's not. And then you need like a second word. I wonder where the word soccer came from, where you were like, okay, it's now going to be soccer. But yeah, you need like a second word. I thought so. I mean, this could technically fit 4 beds quite easily. Americans be crazy. That is a very true statement. Nicole! So many resells today. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Welcome back.
Happy no.
Happy no. Thank you so much for the resub. That is 4 months. You are so, so kind. Thank you. Welcome back to the sub club. We love having you. Because we soccer the ball. I think you need to go back to Punsicle. It was actually called soccer in England? No shot. Wait, does Australia have different rules than England? Chat, what's the best bed configuration? You do not need that much space in the middle. I think that purely so that you don't have that much space in the middle. It's a whole different game. Wait, what? Australian have a different football? Tom runs a pun school, except Tom ditched us for his girlfriend and now we're mad about it. This is true. Wait, Australia, it's got a whole different ball. It's got the rugby ball. That's crazy. I actually had not heard about this. Wait, is it just rugby? Is Australian football rugby? Rugby doesn't wear protective gear. The difference between rugby and Australian football. The ball is slightly smaller. Okay. Australian football has a longer pitch and a wider pitch. It's got a very similar sized ball. I don't know. Interesting. Interesting. Is it? I literally did not know. This is like completely new to me. I had no idea. What do you think? Do we give them carpet or what's it called? Carpet or wood? Carpet or wood? We heard about soccer, American football, and Aussie rules football. I genuinely had no idea that there was something called Aussie rules football. Like, not a single amount of knowledge for this. You like wood floor everywhere? Wood and a nice rug? Hi, Brat, how are you? Welcome. Also, someone else said hi. Superstar, hi, how are you? Also, Planute gets pats. Chat thinks wood. Hi, Foo Bears, welcome back. Carpet is disgusting. I put it in my toddler's place. Sorry. No, I'm joking. It makes my toddler's place look warm and cozy. Wood floor with a rug on top. How much money do we have? We've got 6k left and we've done no landscaping. Stop. This is gonna make me so sad. Question mark, can teens whine? Because if, oh, but the problem with teens whining is that the skill grows so quickly. Your build? It is my build, yeah. My first ever Strangerville build. Only in bedrooms? Yeah, that's what I usually do. I don't think I've put carpet, like, in a Sims build downstairs in years. Thank you, Superstar. I'm very... what's the word? self-conscious about my Strangerville builds. This is what it currently looks like. This is the outside of it. Oh, maybe that's a good point. Maybe we use some debug. For the kids. I don't feel like I want a bunk bed. It's gonna look like a dorm. Yeah, that's true. The Sims carpet doesn't look that great. They can have one of those in there. They should have their own desks. What's the budget? 100k. That's what we're trying to work with. I love a double desk setup. Wait, but just a table would be so much cheaper. Like, just putting this here, I think would be so much cheaper. It doesn't even look that bad. No, I don't want bunk beds. I don't want bunk beds. Everyone's like trying different methods to say bunk bed without saying bunk bed. Lofted bed and lifted bed. I love this. No, we're not. I'm gonna put that in though. There we go. And then I guess they should have like a wardrobe on this side for looks. Bed stacks. Floating bed. Flying bed. No. I don't want it. Bed with a ladder. Oh god. I don't want it. This is 765, but I need it. A weightless bed. You know those things that you you typically sleep on and are a little bit higher off the ground than a typical sleeping apparatus? That's what you should put in. No beds, just love seats. Oh god. Two beds, one on top of the other, and one is lifted from the floor. Like a lofted bed. Yeah, like a lofted bed. How's the budget looking? Not great. We're at 9.5. Bed on stilts. You have naming your new Sims baby girl. Aurora. First thing that came to my head. Oh, that's cute. You can have that. Hi, Lisa. How are you? You want a lofted queen? Why do you want to be up high? I think having a bunk bed probably is fun for the first 2 days and then gets annoying. Surely. You're good? Nice. Well, welcome on in. I hope you're having an awesome Sunday.
Hi, it's Brian. Just wondering, have you considered bunk beds?
Brian, I've considered bunk beds, and I don't want bunk beds, and I don't want your lofted beds, and I don't want your lifted beds, and I don't want your flying beds. I don't want any of it. None of it. None. Clee, thank you so much for the 100 bits. First bits of the day. Thank you. None of it. None of it. Hi, Shelby. How are you? Ignore my chat. They're goofy. Shelbert. I love it. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. You love your lofted bed. It's not a lofted bed, it's a bunk bed, chat. You should... Next you'll be asking me to add a bowling alley and I just have to draw the line at that. I have to draw the line. Or a bookshelf door. We are not Little Simsies community here. Actually, to be honest, we probably all are. Let's be real. Megan. No.
Bowling alley and cupcake machine.
Yes. Yeah, a bowling alley and a cupcake machine. A ski ball setup. What is that? Meat walls. I'm not doing a meat wall. You can't spell machine. I think this is it. I could be wrong. Molly, get that out of my chat. Get that out of my chat right this minute. Get that out of my chat.
No oot noot no oot no oot noot 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 more penguins PLS.
More penguins. We don't do penguins here. Actually, we hate penguins. Penguins suck as an animal. Worst animal in the animal kingdom, confirmed. Sims Flower, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? A McKeon that puts 2 beds on top of the other. No! Stack known tables. Get out. Get out.
Needs more penguins.
It does not need more penguins. You just don't know. You just don't know. It does not need more penguins. It's your second stream. Hi, welcome back. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. What do I want? Basically, I've gone for every single bed color imaginable, and now I don't know what to do with the walls. There's a very pretty cat outside your window. Pictures or it didn't happen. And that's how you get cat pictures, my friends. Pictures or it didn't happen. Welcome on in. Can we say hi to Sims Flower, please? The second stream. That's so cool. Gonna go see the cat and take pictures, question mark? Because that's really what I need from you as a good community member. That's really what I need. Oh, that's kind of cute though. That's kind of cute. None of the pinks work. Why is there not like a nice little pasty pink? I like it. None of these work. Also, can someone explain to me why we were on a level 1 hype train? Can someone explain that to me, please? So bunk beds are off the table. Bunk beds are firmly off the table. Firmly off the table. Unless just do the entire thing? Molly? Not even a message. Not even utilizing Brian in this plan. Well, you see, what happened was, finish it. Finish that sentence. What's that sentence? Finish it. Manda, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? Dance floor is not on the... Dance floor's not free.
Putting Brian to work then.
Thank you so much for putting Brian to work. I mean, he does get... He slacks off in this community. Excuse you, what? Don't use my penguin Bissimo against me. Don't do it. Don't... You're using my penguin Bissimo against me? Thank you for the 2,000 bits. What the heck?
Penguins. Also, what is wrong with bunk beds?
What the heck? Bunk beds would look stupid in here, chat. Stupid. Awful, stupid, absolutely just disgusting. They look awful. So bad. What the heck? Thank you so much for the 2,000 bits. That's ridiculous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are we doing? No, chat. I don't see this. I don't see this. I don't see this. Bunk beds are inside the table. As a bunk bed. I read that as a bunk bed, I'm offended. Hi Mirabelle, welcome. What am I supposed to do on here? It does look right. It looks great, chat. What do you just don't understand interior design and the beauty of Strangerville. You love the house? Thanks, Jolly. I appreciate you. I just don't know what colors we're going for. Oh, no, don't like that. I'm not adding a bunk bed. You've never liked bunk beds like this before. I'm so confused. What if I don't? Chat, what if I don't? What are you gonna do? Making tea, enjoy. This probably took me weeks. I mean, I started it yesterday. But it's not cluttered. I would be a lot less far through if it was cluttered, but it's really not cluttered. Also, the lights will go at the end, but... Have to go because you've got a date! Oh my god! Tell us how it goes. Tell us how it goes. We're invested now. Just from that message, I'm invested. Have the best time. Thank you so much for hanging out here. So I think I want... Oh, I just don't want that colour. Fine, maybe blue. Thank you, Sims Flower. It would make the rooms look small. So much room for activities, except I've put no activities in. You'll cry. The appeal of bunk beds gets greater the more I protest. I have nothing to say. Bunk beds do save space, but look how big this bedroom is. Look how big the bedroom is. How am I? Hi, MJ. Chad's trying to make me put bunk beds in, and then they started a hype train, and it's just, everything's running away from me, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Molly! No! It's fine, we've just got a minute left. I can last a minute. I can last a minute. I believe in myself. I can last a minute. I want something fun and quirky for this long wall. Oh, I found it. Megan? Excuse you what? Excuse me, you what? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. What? That is so freaking kind of you. Going to Mariana, Darium, Geeky, Kiki, and Harlow. If you got one of those gifted subs, please do thank Megan. That is way too kind. What is happening? What is happening? No, we're not. You got one more. We're doing another level. Another level? That wasn't in the agreement. What the heck? What is happening here, chat? None of you... You're all rioting. You're all rioting. Want to sleep early? Good night. Sleep well. I hope you have a good night. We're not doing another level. This is like 2% of a level 4. That's all we're doing. The train is actually stopping at the next station, at the 2% station, and it's not letting anyone else on board because they're not going any further than that. So you can all sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your train ride, and that will be it coming to a stop. Surely you good? You good? Is this the most disgusting room I've ever made? Potentially. No, even I can't do this. What do I want in here? Does that work? No, it doesn't. It just doesn't. It's a fun room. It would be better with bunk beds. No. Oh, maybe that's cute. Maybe that's cute. How much money do we have left? 4K. We got 4K left. Bunk beds is not the best option. You know it in your hearts that bunk beds is a trash idea that's just not warranted. It's just not warranted. Is it in here? Yeah, it is. I was thinking like maybe we put this. Why they didn't make these like the same size as a bed will always baffle me. Like, who thought that that was a good idea? Maybe you do not need bunk beds. You're all smoking something. You do not need bunk beds. Look how cute it looks without bunk beds. It's the cutest. Future Happy's gonna curse you. Yeah, but when that happens, I can just take this wardrobe and I can just add another bed and then it's all gonna be absolutely fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be easy, it's gonna be simple, it's gonna be cheap. I know that you don't even want bunk beds that much. Because I know what Twitch chat cares about and Twitch chat does not care about bunk beds. Okay. Do I want 2 of these? No. Just the one. We just got the one. How are they gonna get dressed? They'll be fine. They'll just use their mothers or something, you know? They'll be fine. You should add a bookshelf. You don't know. Do not tell me you don't care about Strangerville. At least Brian stopped tormenting me with nudes. Stop. Hitting me where it hurts. You have 35 seconds to enjoy your level 2 train ride. Your level 2% train ride before it gets to the station. And then I take control back of my stream. And none of yous get to say anything about it. Okay, is that everything? Is that literally everything? How this house is such nice grass in a desert? True. Oh, 7 to the chain. Thank you so much for completing level 3. That is so kind of you. What the heck? Getting us a little tiny bit closer to the 550. Thank you. And if you got one of those gifted subs, please do thank Megan. Please. It's so ridiculously red. Like, so red. It's crazy. The room looks great with no bunk beds. Thank you so much. Okay, right. Time to change all the lighting first. Now, what would you rather, chat? Do you think we should work on clutter and finishes or outside? What would you go for? Don't lie, it's bad? I can take it, it's fine. Oh, my hallway has nothing in it yet. Let me do a little poll. I haven't engaged the chat enough today. Manage poll. What should we spend our money on? Clutter, outside, hallway. That'll do. There is polling in chat. If you don't see it, refresh. CM, hi, how are you? The super builder, no. Bills. Give it all to me. Yeah, I'll take the 4K. Any juices, any oilers? I'll take the 4K. Voted, thank you so much. Oh, we've done nothing with this room yet, but you adore clutter. But then the outside, this is literally what we've got. Oh, and I spent a bunch of money on, wait. Spent a bunch of money on this. Yeah, but we've literally got nothing outside. I mean, like, not a single seat. Nothing. They got a big fancy driveway. True. Upload it and I'll debug landscape it for you. Oh yeah, we thought about debug. I don't mind doing debug. Oh, I need to give them bins. Outside makes you live? For a baby making retirement, you're not wrong. No, I don't think we have a mailbox yet. There we go. Bum bum bum. Got any grapes? What if we just use this one? Clutter! Okay. There we go. Oh, that's cute. I like that. And they should definitely be able to use this. Chat wants clutter. We're gonna go for some lights first, though. Lighting. What's a lighting situation? Maybe these? We can add this one. And then that should kind of go over there. And then we definitely need something over here. And then we need to kind of like add these ones. It's not really enough on this side, so I wonder if I just put one there. And same here, we can maybe put that in. Dance floor, dance floor's not an option. Chad doesn't want a dance floor. I don't usually put my 100 baby houses on the gallery purely because they never get finished. They literally never get finished, so they don't really go on. Oh, maybe I do different ones for upstairs. Maybe they've renovated their upstairs. We should give her something nice in her room. Oh, and I should use a cloud one for an... Oh, wait, let's use the cloud one for both of these. I use packs, but I don't use mods. Where's the little cloud one gone? This one. No, Jolly. Okay, that'll do. And then we need these for in here. Do I want to... That'll be enough. Yeah, it's broken. But it's fine. For her bedroom, maybe this? I'm not putting a bunk bed outside. You guys are literally smoking. Literally and fully smoking. $97K. We're not even gonna have money for clutter. Do I listen to Donya? Smoking hot ideas. Yeah. That's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Smoking hot ideas. Wow, Chad is obsessed with bunk beds for no reason at all. They're obsessed with bunk beds and now they want me to add bunk beds. to my children and teenagers room, even though it looks awesome without. You never listen to me, so why start now? I've been thinking about my budget this entire stream, Donya. Don't ever say that I don't listen to you. Actually rude. We're smoking while sitting on our amazing bunk beds. That's a fire risk. Don't do that. Legitimate fire risk. It's gonna catch the wood and then the person in the top bunk's gonna be dead. And it's all gonna be your fault. If I'm not here when bills come in, Happy says she can't pay them, remember me. I know, Brian, don't worry. Your face! Thank you so much for the follow. Hi. Heads outside bunk beds. The tops can still catch on fire. I watched a TikTok of someone in Texas's grass like catching a light from the sun because it was so hot, and he clearly hadn't like, I almost said washed his grass. He hadn't watered his grass for like a few days, and it was so hot that it like made this basically like little tiny patch started flaming, and then the entire thing went. And he had it all on camera because he has cameras in his house. Yeah, he hadn't washed his grass. Back into the game and put 10 bunk beds. Oh my god, don't hack into my game, please. I don't know why, but my brain doesn't work. You don't wash your grass either? Well, that's a fire risk. You washed your teeth this morning? I'm proud of you. Yeah, this is the new house. I love living my life on camera where everything is immortalized for many people to watch. I didn't mean it. She's soap? No. This house costs $97,377. Reminder to wash your grass. Please, make sure. You gotta wash your grass, chat. No, she wait, does she have AstroTurf, CMC? Someone on the old street used to hoover their grass after mowing it. Guys, wash your grass with soap. It's how it grows. Girls go. Yeah. If you put water on the grass, you leave it there. I know, Clee. I genuinely am like wondering if I do the responsible streamer thing and I put this on my library just in cases. Safety. Wait, what is mulching? Wash your grass when it rains. I have to go wash my hair quickly, not your grass. Go wash your hair. I think that we should like go see how much she has in her inventory, because then maybe Donya won't need to think about my bills. Plates, I mean, they're kind of like a constant small money maker, but the real money does come from birthday presents, for sure. Mulching is wood chips? I don't know. Mulching is when the cut grass breaks down into nutrients. So, question, are you supposed to leave the cut grass on top of the grass? Because my mother makes me rake up all of those bits and then she throws them away. And I've been like, but no one else does it. Why do we have to? Basically, I want to get out of chores. Get mail. They're not really chores anymore, but you know what I mean. Taking a picture of Kanashi's message and then showing it to my mother. How does she go from living by the beach to Strangerville? She had 50 babies and it's her present to herself. Okay, so we've got... Oh, it's looking good. Chat, how much money do you think is in here right now? Yeah, she's still on her ground. She just got back with Bon Jovi and August. It's a midlife crisis. In the US, mulching is when you add mulch on top of soil. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Zero money's just not true. You can clearly see the stuff that we're gonna sell. Chat, how much do you think? Vote now, vote now, vote now, vote now. How much do you think? Whoever gets closest gets bragging rights. In stream. Gets penguin bragging rights. 7K included the plates in the household inventory. Where are their plates? Oh, there's these. It is not as much as we expected. 4.4. That is not as much as we expected. Let me just sell that book as well. Diaper trash. It was 4.4K. That will definitely get us through the first set of bills though. With a garage. I don't know what you mean by that, Jolly. Oh, no, you're right. We've got plates in the build mode. Yes. You said 4.2? No, but... Oh! We have 52 plates. My repetitive strain injury is not gonna like this. How does one person have 52 plates? We're rich! Okay, so it was 9.8K. If anyone said who was closest to 9.8K, they get the bragging rights. Ali said 8.7. CMC was off by an entire 0. I think Ali is closest. Said 8.7. Donnie, you can ban them. For sure. Immediately. ASAP. Let's save. So that's... God, that's so much. Thank you so much, Donia. Report if you want. Or have the time. Love that. I think that's enough for a dance floor. We're not having a dance floor. Okay, manage world. Save and go to manage world. Good. And Strangerville. Strangerville back. It looks so sad without any landscaping. Wait, should we move them? Actually, that's a good point. Should we try and move them? Thanks, Superstar. Am I ready? I feel like I'm gonna miss some things. Without the bunk beds? I can do that. And Where is it? Oh, here. Okay, but how do I do this? Wait, let's just test the waters. If I say move household, what does that give me? What does that give me? I mean, Strangerville's kind of beautiful in its own way, surely. Yeah, we gotta have the graves. 73,000. Where are we? We're here. We're going here. So if we moved while selling our furniture, we would have 23,000 left. Yeah, Limbo hasn't had their, what's it called? Their makeover yet. So we'd have 23k left, which we could spend on landscaping. And our hallway. That's not bad. Why is it that? But you're right, we need to get their graves and things first. Okay, what do I wanna... I don't need to take any of these things. Oh, what we were thinking about is taking these. They're not really the right vibe for the next house, but that's what we were thinking about. Oh, and I kind of want this as well. The money trash cans we need. Okay, that's room number 1. Because we'll sell all the clutter so that we can just buy more clutter, right? Also, if you want to see bunk beds, I actually did have bunk beds. Bunk beds have been here. Yeah, exactly. If anything's upgraded, we should take it, but I don't think there's that much else upgraded. I don't believe that there is. Oh yeah, that was the painting that Blair made when she died. I can take this. Beautiful bunk beds. Mod love. Oh yeah, can we get a bunch of mod love in my chat, please? Because they are the best. They keep everyone safe and happy and nice, and we absolutely love our mods, so. Mod love, please. They very, very, very much deserve it. Always. Okay, I think that's everything from upstairs. Let me also save this one. 100 baby Gen 2. Done. Chat, thank you so much. Look at it. Thank you. Donu, you're the best. Thank you so much. I'll do my own after stream. Do we want anything else? Do I take these? There we go. We take those. Oh my god, we ended up putting so much clutter on this. I didn't realize that we'd made it that cluttered. Ah, we need this one. Definitely need those. They're coming with me. I won't need that, but I will need this. I wonder if these will sell. So I'm just gonna sell them for myself. Yeah, I don't know if I ever put family photos out because she's got a little lockbox thing. Should I just take the television? Did we give them a television? Oh, and then we've got this. We definitely need that. And these are little toys. Oh, goodness. I didn't want that. I'll take 3 of the toys. Definitely that. Anything else? Usually I would take Blarthy, but I kind of like the Blarthy. Yeah, I thought I'd put a TV in. These. There we go. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You can sell what you don't need. I think that's everything. Because I didn't put any, like, photos on the outsides, did I? Oh, our most important prized possessions. Oh, we can take that one as well. It's just the backspace button. Once you're holding something, you just press backspace. That's how, super useful. Lil Simsy had to teach me that. Because she was doing it live. I think this is like, literally, I don't know, 8 months ago or something. She was doing it live and I was like, how on earth do you do that? And she saw my message and then she told me and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be so helpful. So yeah, that's Derek from Lil Simsy's literal mouth. We did nearly forget the ghosties. And now I'm scared that I forgot something else very important, but I don't think anything is as important as those. And we don't have anywhere underneath. We do have somewhere upstairs, but there's literally just a pool, so. Anything more in Sage's room? Sage's room would be the most, no. I think, chat, we're good. Are we really gonna move them? The yoga mat? I'll take the yoga mat. Did I end up putting in... I'll buy another one if I didn't. We'll buy another one. Okay. Are we ready? It's a game changer. It's so good. It's so good. It helps so much. Move it. You can't exit while there's a baby in your inventory. My bad. Whoops. Sorry. I didn't know that you... Okay. I'm sorry. Moving day. See you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I did put chess in. Okay. Chat. Say your goodbyes to the McMansion. The Sulani McMansion. Say your goodbyes. While I get water. Did you like it, Donya? Bye, Sulani. Not that. They are moving. Travel. Move household. Water bottle's empty, chat. You gotta be hydrating. You gotta be hydrating. You dream of living by the ocean? Oh my goodness, really? And she's off to Strangerville. Oh, so that's why it's yellow, because she can afford it if she sells her furniture. So if I click sell furniture, and because of the stuff that I put in my inventory, we're now getting 16k. Let me just save as before I do this. Save. Save as. Moving to Strangerville. And then we can do it. We'll miss the ocean and free food, that's true. You're building a house in Central Alabama. That's actually such a good point. I guess it's not a good idea to move children and things. Welcome to Strangerville. The only thing stranger than the people is the flora. Soon after moving in, the town's slogan is starting to make sense to you. Some of the locals are acting a bit suspicious. Are you kidding me? I've actually... No. On non-stream days, you have to think for yourselves. I genuinely drink so much less water on non-stream days. So much less. Like, liters less. I know, I moved schools and it sucked, so I fully respect you guys not doing that. Have fun! You think I've got time to do the quest line? Also, great lighting right now. Get out. Get out. Chat, join the Discord and I'll remind you to hydrate. I love that. Why, Kanashi? Can you turn it off in gameplay settings? No. You can't. Sometimes not always after the welcome buyer on your Sims in black. Replace your fridge with a note? Oh my god. I'm not ready for this, I'm just finding out. I locked the house up for everyone but friends. It's under game pack settings, that's literally where I was, Goth. There's gameplay, and then there's pack settings. Get famous, eco lifestyle, bust the dust, werewolves, high school years, growing together. None of those are Strangerville. Can they get in the back door? Oh, good shout, good shout, good shout. Bum, 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 bum. Lock. Oh. No. I guess I could lock 4. Everyone but household members. Hi, Bernastar. How are you, lovely? Done. Okay, so what are we're gonna use our 16k on this room. I actually don't want 2 of these. I'm alright, thanks. Not too bad. I'm feeling good. No, we don't have the garage literally doesn't have a door. The garage is totally doorless. Actually. Right, I don't really know what I want here. I do, oh no, we put a fireplace there, so I could put a big sofa here. Oh, now we've got all of this. These are my upgraded ones. Chat, what do you think? Do I put these in or do I keep the ones that fit the vibe of the room? The garage currently is purely aesthetic. I think in time it would be quite nice to make it like a skill building room, but that's it. It's a teleportation garage, true. What do we think? Fit the vibe or upgraded? Oh, I see. I can just change the colors and they'll continue to be upgraded. Oh, that's easy then. Sometimes I do. If the baby's particularly cranky or not going off to sleep, I do. It's not... Oh, they are kind of gross though. Maybe we just work to upgrade the next ones. Wait, let me just keep them in my household inventory for just a tiny bit more. Oh, and I wanted this. I thought I had a place to put this. Maybe I actually don't. Do I want to put it here? Whoops. There we go. That'll be fine. And then, I don't know where that came from. That can go. Oh, we got all of these things. Is there somewhere fancy that this can go downstairs? Wait, what if I just size it up? And then it can go there. Oh, it looks so good. And this little activity table. Wait, let me... Little activity table can go there, and then this one can go here. Loz! Hello! 11 months, no way.
Happy 11 months, Happy. Love your streams as much as I did 11 months ago. Happy hype, happy hype, happy hype, happy hype.
That is so freaking kind of you, what the heck? Thank you, my lovely. It's so good to have you, and I'm privileged to have you for 11 freaking months. That's such a long time. Thank you. How's your Sunday going? How are you? Thank you so much. Are you ready? Are you ready? Wait, where do we... No, we want them... Yeah. Or do I want them here? Can't copy paste it. Maybe remove the full stops. Or put like brackets around the full stops. I'm assuming that's the problem. Chat, we're running out of space for our tombs. We need to stop our murder spree. This is kind of the perfect patch of grass. I agree. Stop the murder? Kengo Aito was our workplace rival. Layla, I don't remember her, so I'm gonna think that she was... Alex, not again? Oh, he might have been one of the first. Brenton was definitely previous gen. Dylan? Landon? Derek? I don't know. I thought we only spoke English, not nonsense. I'll give you that. Narrative.start, narrative Strangetown Act 4. What? Okay. So there is a way to stop it if it gets too much. Thank you. Henford, hi, how are you? So good to see you. Don't mind me just putting out my graves. We're very wholesome people, I promise. But for your hair wash, I hope you had a good time. We are very, very wholesome. Promise, promise, promise. Bring back... See, the murder basement, we tried to do a, like, starvation thing in Sulani. Did not work. Embarrassingly and frustratingly, did not work. Always knew this day would come. That's been in my head since we moved. Murder Garage? I don't know. I don't think it's possible. We genuinely had problems. We let it play out. The chaos will be great. Of what? There must be like a little nook. Oh, perfect. There we go. Oh, the Strangerville story makes sense. Bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 ba. We put that one. Why? Why? I have so many questions. That's so frustrating. Why do you have to be like that? Fine. Have it your way. There we go. You can't cheat the story without Twix's Maxi or Cheats mod. Yeah, you did. Okay, so there are like 2 reasons now to get that mod. Okay. Thank you. See, the Malstar's infected chat. Can we consciously have babies with them if they were going through medical emergencies at the time? I don't think that that's a good look for us. Realistically. It's about to get wild. Oh. Wait, why do I have 2 unfinished photos? She can only have been making one of them when she died, and I thought it was this one. Why are there 2? They aren't possessed all the time? I'm not possessed any of the time. None of it. I'm never possessed, chat. You take that back. I'm never possessed. I'm your little angel, never does anything wrong streamer. No? Okay. Oh, it would be cute here. I should really put different photos in these, but... I think this is Sage as a baby. And then I think this is Blair as a baby. Blair? Was he called Blair? Blake? Blake? No, Blake. And then this is Blair with Tony, I think. And I think this is Blair with Tosef, I believe. We had a little, like, family gathering. It was so cute. Should I have sold that? We'll keep it. The next 25 we get rid of Strangerville? Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I'm prepared for how bad this is gonna be. I do think you've kind of got me there. I don't think I'm quite prepared. We need to do a bunch of terrain paint. I want around for only 100? Ooh, that's good. The family reunion was the cutest thing. Something possessed you to hate bunk beds. Something possessed chat to be so invested in bunk beds. That's not on me. That's not a me thing. Definitely a chat thing. Oh, I like it. Perfect. Oh, so you had like an extra big one last week and now you don't have your lot. It cost you $70 for not even a full week? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is Sophie, yeah, that's what we're currently making. I have no idea what to put in here. A bunch of people would be saying the toddler tent. Because she murders them and no one will think twice. That is next level thinking. The book that I'm reading at the moment has turned into a how to get away with murder book rather than a murder mystery book, and I don't know how to feel about it. The toddler tent deflates? What? What book? I feel like if I now said that, I'd spoil the entire book. No? Do I want to use this? You would still read it? Yeah, but Goth, you're not the only person here. breaks from use like the doll's house, does it? Because I really don't know what else, unless we could, let's cost this up. That costs $6.50. But if I were to put something like this in, $150, $300, $450. That would be literally like 50 more. What do we think? Maybe. It's just the wrong size, which really is annoying. Kanashi's team sofa with tent. Oh, see, that's still the wrong size. Oh, that's so frustrating. And Caesar 10, that's true. You like the tenor couch? Okay, I think chat's unanimous in that. Let me put this on this side then. And give them some little ones of these. Like that. I need to find my wrist brace and I don't know where it is. Oh. Gonna run pick up the groceries, see you soon. Oh, I'm not streaming tomorrow, Donya, but I will be streaming on Tuesday. For Erin's birthday. No. I will be streaming on Tuesday, but not tomorrow. I have some appointments. Okay. I kind of... Lynn, hi my love, how are you? How's your day going? I want to add a little, oh my god. I want to add a little bit. Doesn't it look pretty in the light? You work Tuesday? Wow. I hope you have an amazing day at work, my lovely. Oh, this would be better because it's more red. Donya is the sweetest. Just saying that. We need... Wait, before I do this, I should go find my my wrist brace and take a little bit of a break, I think. And then we're going to do terrain paint, and then we got to spend the 15k, or not the 15k, because Donya will scream at me, but we got to spend like 10k on all of the clutter and stuff. So that's our plan. That's our plan. Don't go anywhere, but do get up, stretch, and hydrate, and follow the channel if you haven't already. I would super appreciate it, please. And thank you so much for being here. BRB, don't be good, because Johnny won't be here, and I won't be here. Be good, chat. Welcome back. Did you get up? Did you stretch? Did you hydrate? I'm sorry you're feeling tired, superstar. I'm sorry your child decided to do that. That sucks. Mirabelle, you can't do that. You can't do that. Maybe take a nap after stream, feeling lazy. You know what? I might take a nap after stream too. My eyes were like painful. They were so painful. They felt so like weird because they were so tired, but I don't know why. Very strange. Oh, / in the chat, if you stuck around from the break, please. Thank you so much. We have a bunch of tapping to do because we're gonna do the shading of this house. Katie, CM, Khalil, Becky, Megan, Superstar, Chloe, thank you so much. Do you like napping? I don't like napping. I'm not a napper. Napping is like everything in my life has got to me. I'm so tired, I don't know why. And then I just always feel bad after it. I'm not a napper. Ganache Irish Maya, thank you so much. You did online shopping. What are you shopping for? What is the current want? Exactly, Maya. That's what why I don't do it. I hate how I feel. I never, but then I don't know. I don't know if I have a problem because I don't think I've ever, like, in the last, I don't know, 7 years, woken up and gone, I feel so refreshed after that sleep. Like, genuinely. Genuinely. I don't think I've ever done that. Like, in the morning I wake up, I'm like, oh, and it just takes me hours to feel good. Ooh, new living room furniture. Very nice. Yeah, see, that's why I don't nap. I just feel worse. You feel gross and sick after, but say it's rainy. Yeah, sometimes you gotta. I think if I ever, and this does not happen a lot, but if I ever, like, sit down and watch, like, a 4 p.m. film, which would only be on my days off, and, like, it's not usually what I do, then I kind of sleep. Those are, like, the only times. Naps are amazing. Do you actually feel better after a nap? Genuinely could never be me. Is actually not me. You feel angry after a nap? Because you didn't nap enough? Or because you're now awake? Or why? I don't know if I've ever felt angry. Sometimes I feel frustrated sometimes. I'm like, oh, why did I need to sleep? I've been unproductive. But I think that would be the only thing. Brain's too wired. There are like a bunch more things that I need to do or I want to do than napping. So either I need to do them, which is like editing or emails or whatever. Or I want to, and that would be like gaming. I want to game. I don't want to nap. You wake up confused, yeah. Okay. Oh, I need to erase this. I think if I ever nap, I set myself a timer or an alarm often. Just so that I don't get into a situation where I'm like napped way too many hours. Because that's even worse. Because then you've ruined like your next night's sleep. Okay. That is a little bit of the shading done. Like so. Oh, we need to do around here. Now, do I want to take these? Because we could just do that and then take this one and like make it smaller. Like so. Peach, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? If you nap after eating. I don't. Actually, no, that's a lie. Sometimes I do feel really tired after eating. But I can't sleep at night if I've had food too close to sleeping. That, I genuinely do not fall asleep. Slip and slide? I've never used them. It's not very desert behavior, is it? It's not very high. I'm in Strangerville's desert. Okay. There we go. What else do we want? And do I need to make... Deserts are hot, that's true. Las Vegas manages, doesn't it? I think I kind of want to make this green grass, a little less green. It's kind of very vibrant. Wait, do I add? Oh, these could look cute here. Oh, they literally fit perfectly too. If we do that, I don't know if that's a good idea. Would we go the whole way along? Like so. I don't know how I think about that, but I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's that bad. And we could do these here as well. Like so. Do I go the entire house? Is that too much? That's probably too much. Is that too much? Like, I don't hate it. It kind of keeps everything together. And then we wanted a bunch of these. Oh, with these? No. Wanted a bunch of these. What if we have like 2 here? We kind of thought that we could have them lining like here and then lining here. But I do think that that's probably a bit expensive for the amount of money that we've got. I don't know how much each one of these is. Oh, they're literally 35. What if I did them every 4? 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, and then this one. 1, 2, 3. That one. 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, it lines up perfectly. Okay, I'm impressed. I think I should move them each like 1, but. Come here. Otherwise, it does kind of line up perfectly. What is wrong with you? Thank you. There. Okay, do you like it? Welcome back, Sims Flower. How's it going? If they're that cheap, should we just go up this side as well? Thanks, Krista. Where do we want to start? Here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sit with me, chat. 1, 2. No, I'm joking. Imagine. 1, 2, 3. Going in this one. 1, 2, 3. That one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, meant to be. There you go. My little line. 1, 2, 10. My sim just got pregnant while having an infant, nearly a toddler. I think that's kind of normal in these parts. All these weird flowers are now everywhere. Ooh. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and then they're gonna come through here and then through that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. Wait, I should lock this for just household members, shouldn't I? We're eating dinner? What dinner are you eating? I'm having duck with lentil noodles today. Like lentil egg noodles is what I'm having. Chicken burgers. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds so good. It screams rich. Thank you. We had a 100K budget, which I think constitutes as rich. In The Sims anyway. 100K house, not that big of a deal. Kind of low budget, but 100K in The Sims? Not getting it. I love these for making a rich house. Wait, should I do the 3? We deserve the 3. Went to order dinner, but you should be responsible or not? What were you trying to order? What did you want in this ordering process? You hadn't got that far? I'm just jealous you're in a place where you can order stuff and have a choice. Genuinely, all of mine is Domino's. Makes you want Chinese. I had a Chinese this week and it was so good. Though we had a satay chicken, but for like a main dish, it was not satay chicken in the slightest, and it was not that good. Your chicken burger's covered in like a panko crumb coating. Oh, or did you actually mean Rice Krispie? Because I don't think I've ever heard about that. You ordered too much? I think we order probably on average once a month. Like throughout an entire year cycle, it's probably once a month. So sometimes it's maybe twice and then sometimes it's nothing, I would say. Which I think is like fair. Keeping the local businesses in check. Do you remember that from COVID where you could just justify purchases because you're like, oh, we're just helping local businesses keep afloat? Loved that. Oh, it actually is Rice Krispies? No way. You'd have to drive 25 minutes to get a pad thai. Same. Okay, maybe less. Mine's like 12. But it is worth it. For a pad thai, it is worth it. And we all know that that's the case. A pad thai is so worth a like 20-minute drive. 25 minutes is a long time. Because that's almost an hour round trip. If you think that you've got 10 minutes of like picking up and paying. That is long. Getting in your car, getting out your car. That is a long time. You have chips with it? People who get chips from a Chinese are actually just not people. I'm convinced that you've come from a bad alien planet and you don't deserve to be here. Chips from a Chinese genuinely makes me want to just curl up into a ball and never talk to you again. Not even sorry. You've never had pad thai? It's like flat noodles with chicken and then it's got peanuts and I don't know what the sauce is, to be honest. No, CM, no. There is no exceptions for someone having chips with their Chinese. Not a single exception. No, then Ali, no, I'm not speaking to you. Alien species. I only speak to humans in this stream. Now, rising takeaways, I'm so sorry. Walk and roll. Oh, I love that. There's this really famous, I don't know how famous it is. It's famous in my family, but there's a restaurant in the Chinatown of London and it's called Wong Kai, but if you say it as an English person, it just spells out wonky. And that's where we always go when we go to Chinatown. But yeah, it literally spells out wonky. You're guilty. We were having such a great thing, Sims Flower. Why would you do this? Hi, Subpai. How are you? Welcome. But yeah, highly recommend. Time to turn in. Maya, have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. Chips in Chinese is actually a crime. Crime against Happy, if nothing else. Okay, the concentration phase is coming out. I should probably put the grid on. Oh, look at it. Thank you, Do you see? Wait, am I saying that right? I'm so sorry. Hi, thank you so much. Maybe I should just say nada. Thank you. It's my first ever Strangerville house and I've been really nervous making it. Oh. Maybe I need to, wait, no, maybe I need to do this and that. Because sparrows are elite. Hi, Chris. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. How was your day? Did you get a lion tomorrow? Did you get a lion today? Okay. ASMR. There we go. That's kind of straight. I don't know what's going on here, but that's kind of straight. How's building going? This is what my house looks like. We got 13k left. And we did move. This is what my house looks like. You never order it, your dad orders it? Oh. That was satisfying to watch. I'm sorry I was so quiet, but you know what? Maybe it was for the best. I knew there were troubles afoot. There we go. Do you like it? Thank you. I think for the moment, I'm just gonna do that, but it's probably not gonna end up this way. You can be genuinely nice. I always think you're nice. I wanna make that very clear. We need a ladder. There we go. Ladder in. I don't think there's gonna be the murder pool. We're not gonna have a murder pool. Sims ASMR videos, Danielle started that. She's so talented. The amount of time and effort she puts into her content is just honestly incredible. But I don't know where I'll go with my content. I've been like, I think I once tried to make an ASMR video and the sounds that my game makes is nothing like the sounds that her game makes. And I'm so confused. I just thought that every sim sound the same, but maybe not. Well, if Sims would stop pushing me to my limits, maybe I wouldn't need one. Realistically, it's the victim's fault. I'm sorry. Oh, does she have like a sound mod? Does she? Save games you're playing, I have not saved enough. No, you're all good, Chris. I'm honestly too much of an honest person, and if you really upset me, I would DM you. I don't want these in the red. I prefer them in this. We can give them all their little shadows of death. Make them a little bit 3D. And then I kind of think that we're done. There's a few more plants that I would want. The only thing is that I do know that we don't have a lot of clutter on the inside. Which is the only problem. And I don't know what to do here. Okay, this is what it looks like. Oh, we haven't done these as well. Oh my god, this is going to be annoying. Chat. Tell me one good thing that happened this week while I put all the shading on the bottom of these trees. What was one good thing that happened to you this week? It's a Sunday. Let's reflect. An animal topiary? Do you think they're rich enough now? You might be right, Krista. If I get duck, chow mein, and mini spring rolls, do I also get chicken satay skewers? Absolutely, Kanashi. And then you post pictures in image share and you make everyone jealous of you. You somehow had to get genetic testing done and it came back normal. Nice! Love that. That's so awesome. Whoop to the genetics. You went to arts, had a good time. This week's been pretty great overall. What was the highlight? Do you have a highlight? Or what was one thing that was good? You went to Edinburgh. What did you do in Edinburgh? Doesn't Edinburgh have like a bunch of festivals on in summer? You came to, you visited your boyfriend for the week. Love that. Did you have a great time? He lives a boat ride away. That's so cool. You fixed your sleeping schedule. Neva, I'm so proud of you. Nada. Why did I say Neva? I'm so proud of you. What schedule are you on now? Dance lesson started after summer. Yay! Oh, I know how much you love that. That's awesome. There we go. That looks cute. Your Sims dog. Oh, no. That is always really, really difficult. I'm so sorry. Okay. Food order delivery is 7 p.m. Yeah, but that means that you could be like extra productive for the next 40 minutes. Why don't you just like put your laundry on or do some getting ready for Monday jobs or something like that until you wait? Yeah, but then you could just be done with your entire day and then you could just chill and veg out on the sofa. Really, Clee? At least we know it's nothing genetic. Oh, that's good, Irish. That's really good to be able to, like, rule that out completely. You came back from Australia. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are you sad to be leaving? I'll have to do something with this at some point, but... Okay, where do I want to start with my clutter? And chat, what is one thing that you're looking forward to in the next week? What's one thing you're looking forward to? What am I looking forward to? I've got a cool TikTok coming out this week, which I'm excited for. Save! And, oh, see, this entire room needs a bunch, but what if I just put this in and be lazy? Wait, let me put it on this side. You're going fishing next weekend. Love that. Vacation starts less than a week. Oh, it definitely does, Kanashi. That's also going to be your next week looking forward to. Love that. You're looking forward to September, are you? How come? 1 week closer to the kids going back to school. Do you genuinely look forward to that? Do you find it overwhelming to have them at home? Do I want... You've been going to counselling for 10 years. Really? You'll have to tell me if it's different. That'd be really interesting to hear. If you find like it's actually different. Sometimes I think my counsellor doesn't know what she's doing. No, I hate it. Your grandmother's coming? I'm assuming that's what that is. A DBT course. I've done CBT before and that was awesome. I loved it. I don't know what DBT is, but I hope it went well. That hard work, oh god. I can just imagine that you get like less household work done and stuff yourself and all of that. Maybe that'll do. Really, Chris? Oh, I love that. We don't need so much clutter in that bathroom. We've got a couple of pieces now and this. Oh, I kind of wanted a plant there. Do I want this plant though? That kind of does. Your daily life is a therapy because you're a counselor. Love it. Do you still enjoy it as much as when you started? Or have you always hated it? No. Hanging plant. I think I like this. Also, I've never used this plant. Like, genuinely don't know the last time I used it. A hanging plant's a cute idea. We'll try and find that somewhere. There might be a nice place to put it. Stigma therapy. I think in girls there has never been as much of a stigma as with boys, but I just think, I mean, my therapist is more of like a life coach, to be honest, because I don't think she's the best. I just think it's so useful. It just keeps me on track with things, because especially in the job that I have doing this, like, there's no one to keep you on target. There's like no, you have to make your own targets, you have to make your own like schedules, you have to make your own goals, and you have to work towards them by yourself. There's no one literally doing anything for you. So it's kind of nice to have like sessions where you'd be like, by this time, the next time I see you, I want to have achieved this, or I want to have done that, or I want to have worked on that, you know? So I like that. That's really helpful. I need something to go in the middle. Oh, it's not really a fruit basket place. Maybe I do just put, yeah, I think I know what I want. Look forward to a new person. That's fair. That's cool. I think it's always good. And if you are struggling, I've been very positively affected by talking to people and counseling, so I always say that you should. Talk to people and don't do it alone. That's what I thought. Candles would be cute. There were specific candles that I wanted. Oh, these. Don't want that. Nowhere to look or where to start. Honestly, just Google, I think. Life coaches in my area, and that's all you need, to be honest. There are a bunch of sites. Like, the way that I found mine, I went and I looked, and it was actually like, there was an entire site dedicated to like counselors finding work, and you put in like how much you wanted to pay and where you were and what you wanted them to specialize in and that kind of stuff. And it like brought up a whole list of people. Also sad because you were so upset, and yeah, and you feel really like let into the world, wondering if you can handle it. It's always a scary feeling, but it is good. And I've never had to go back to the same therapist. So it's always been like a different thing, which is probably cool. I think we could get away with like one of, where is it? This. I do think they'll still use it if I put this on. Oh, that's a good point. Facebook. I literally don't use Facebook for anything now. I kind of like it. Like so. Yeah, that'll do. Do you recommend any game packs? So I actually don't like most of the game packs. I'm a bit picky. Of the game packs I do like, Spa Day is pretty good. Dine Out is okay. Parenthood is epic. Jungle Adventure is really good. Dream Home Decorator is awesome. I think those would be my 4. That too is a must-have. Have at least a 12-month waiting list for your insurance. I'm so sorry to hear that, Moo. That sucks. Oh my goodness. Are there any places that could do digital ones on your insurance? Because they could be in any state if they take people. Jungle Adventure renovation next? Oh yeah, I never renovate in those places. Deegs, it's giving you an option. I'm not saying get them all, I'm saying the ones I recommend. God. No. I'm saying that if you go for any of those, you'll be okay. Some point, but they don't make it easy. True. I actually thought that therapy would be more expensive than it's turned out to be. Which is the best scenario to have. I genuinely did think it would be more though. Ah, okay. But states are big, so it might be that someone digitally in your state is available. But they would be like 2-hour drive away. I don't know. I can't really give advice or any even suggestions because your system's so screwed. Also, I went private, so I'll pay for it. Do I want that? Do I want that or do I make it like green? Something like that. Opinion on Parenthood is good. Oh, really, Clee? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I have made a treehouse before. Do you like green? We can keep the green. I don't know if this is the one that I want, though. The one that I want. Do I want that? Could be cute. Just have something like that. It didn't feel too urgent. Yeah. I think I had about 3 months when I started my NHS. Years ago. Okay, I need... Well, we're not putting coffee. Maybe... Oh, should I leave them 2 spaces? And then we'll just put... Because I don't want it to be too busy. It's not like this is a massive room. Hi, Andre. How are you? Welcome on in. See, I don't want that to be green. You still have to pay, really? Oh my god, that's such a lot. That is such a lot. It is worth it in the long run, but that is such a lot. Okay, if I do that and I found like a really big plant, I could put that one in. I don't think that is what I want because I don't want to use this. Andre, do you play The Sims as well? That could kind of be cute. That's interesting. Like that. I kind of like it. Wait, what does the yellow one look like? Maybe just go... Yeah, it's fine. There we go. That is a lot, Chris. No, it's not that much for me. Use that wallpaper. I was goading chat with it because they made me build in Strangerville and I was like, you know what? With this behind it, it kind of fits the vibe of the room. Hi, Riley, how are you? I do kind of think it fits the vibe of the room, which is not a great statement, but this is what we got. Should we put a rug in? Also save! Save your games. Teagues, I don't... If you're a game player and you want a game pack, get Parenthood. I just don't... I don't think anyone can tell you how to spend your money. So we can make recommendations of what packs we think are worth it, good, not glitchy, but it's your money. That's why I gave you 4. I don't think I'm gonna do more than that. There we go. CM with a hydrate. Cheers. Ah, nice, Riley. Good luck. Anything else? Oh, maybe the cookbook's on the microwave. I think I need to bring that back. Like so. And then we can lift this up. Thank you. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, perfect. So many times I've done that. Oh, I love that. Okay. Right, chat. We have 11k left, but I'm going to leave it there for the day. And we can do some more clutter. Like, I think it's going to be upstairs clutter next, to be honest. We'll do some upstairs clutter, some bedroom clutter and things. I think this entire place could be cluttered. At least very basically. Unless we want to start spending our money on stuff here. That would be the only other thing. But we can decide that next stream, I think. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming on Tuesday. So that is my plan. So I'm not streaming tomorrow, but Tuesday I will be streaming. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed your stay.